Hey guys, Connor Marr with MarineMax Lake Wylie, 803-831-2101. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2020 Harris 230 Solstice. Let's go ahead and take a quick walk around of this beautiful boat. So as you can see from the outside, this thing has a really good presence to it. Reason being, we have this really nice black sapphire inlay of color on the fence, and then it's also paired up with the black powder coated rails. That gives this boat just a really, really good look and goes great with the flooring and the rest of the colors on here. So let's go ahead and step into the bow and give you guys an idea of what this is like. So on this boat, there is a textured fabric. So that's kind of why it has no sheen to it. And it's a much different looking material. And it's also extremely tough. Now, once you guys pay attention to this on these Solstices, you have really nice inlays in here, all cross-stitched, gives it a really rich look in the inside of this boat. Now you can see how thick these seat bases are. This is something that's going to last a very long time. It's not going to lose its shape, and it's going to stay durable its whole life. Now, to the storage compartments on this boat. So as you can see, all around the edges here, it's all self-bailing, so it keeps all the residual water out of these compartments so that all your stuff is nice and dry. Now you can see that nice hardware we also have on these seats. This is just going to give you a super long period of having these seats without having any kind of wear, and they're going to stay nice and in place effortlessly. So now as we start stepping further in here, I want you guys to start paying attention to some finer details like all these cup holders that we have off to the sides. Okay, so we got a lot of cup holders. We also have integrated phone chargers and USB ports. Now this is great, just adds to the overall experience when you're in this boat, making it that much better, being able to charge a phone and also have plenty of drinks for all the passengers. Now, as we start stepping closer to the helm area here, I want to point out how unique the helm is on the Solstice model. This is one of my favorite layouts. I just think it's a really sleek design, and also it's extremely functional. So you can see here, there's no side door. It's an all real sleek design, and it also has a side console that comes off of here. Makes it really, really easy to have everything you need within reach. So you have your throttle, which is all mounted right here. You have a phone charger mounted. Makes it very easy just to place your phone on there and charge. Then you have all your accessory switches right here next to your throttle. So if you ever needed to engage any of these features here, you can do it very easily without having to move very far. Now, right in front of me, as far as my display, we have a Simrad Geo non-chart plotter. This is a great unit to see exactly what you're doing on the water. You can lay breadcrumbs down and make your way back home. Just makes navigation on any body of water, especially when you're unfamiliar with where you are at. It just makes navigation effortless. Then you also have two analog gauges included on here. I really like this feature because I like seeing live data happen in front of me, especially with the needle. It makes it a lot easier to view in the sun, and you don't have to worry about squinting your eyes to see that information. Now on the Solstice, you also have a lot of stuff you can do with these gauges. They can include water temp, all the motor functions that you have going on. You're going to be able to maintain everything right from one area. Now, aside from the electronics on here, I want to point out one thing that is really cool about this Solstice model. So yes, you have that sleek design with no helm door, but the benefit behind this, you can have everything easily accessible in here. If you have to do any kind of servicing, or if you have any kind of fuses blow, it's super easy to reach all of this from here. And it also duals as a storage area. Now, another great feature about this model in particular, we have the entertainment center add-on. So what this is kind of like a little meal prep area. Has a little sink area included here where you can fill these up with water, do any kind of meal prep or drink prep that you have, and easily drain these compartments out just by pulling out an easy drain plug. In the case that you need a little bit more space to work on, you have this really sturdy, really durable top that stays in place right there, so it gives you a little bit more working room. Another thing I want to point out, you have a lot of room underneath this entertainment center. So whether you have coolers or drinks stuffed underneath here, it's going to be easy to store all those items. And then another thing I want to point out on this entertainment center is you also have a 12-volt accessory outlet. So anything that you're looking to power, whether it's a compressor, whether it's something to make the drinks with, it's super, super easy to do because it's right there accessible. Now let's talk about the seating in the back. So this is one of my favorite layouts on these Solstices, mainly because you could just do so much with how it's set up. So the way it's sitting right now, you're at maximum seating capacity. You can sit people over on this L shape right here, and you could also fit them on the back side of this lounger. Now in the case that you have a little bit fewer people on the boat and you want to lounge out a little bit, relax a little bit, you can lay this down and have a really nice little tanning area back here. And then in the case that that's not enough, all you got to do is drop it down one more spot, and there you go. You have an entire bed-like platform to lay out on. And what's also great is from this position, you could also do even more stuff as far as the lounger goes. You can lift up this back platform, and you could sit this stand in the detents and have it where it's forward facing. So it makes it really easy just to switch up your riding style on these and just make it that much more comfortable, make your experience that much better. Another great feature that I really like about this boat is it comes included with an onboard cooler. Now this makes it super easy to be able to store all of your drinks back here and not have to worry about the residual water at the end of the day. You pull the plug and your compartment is completely dry. Easy as that. Now, as you're lounging out and you're hanging out with the family, there's always one thing that comes into mind. What are we going to do for music? Well, this vessel in particular has one of the best audio systems that you can get on the market today. So back here you have two Fusion speakers, rear facing, to give anybody behind the boat or on the lounger an easy viewing of all of the audio. Now, as we come closer midway to the boat, we have one pointed straight to our captain's chair, because obviously he needs to be able to have a lot of music. And then also off to your port side, you have another speaker included. And if that wasn't enough, of course, the passengers on the bow area also need to have that same premium experience with the audio. So you have two more Fusion speakers up here. All right, guys, my name is Connor Marr with MarineMax Lake Wylie, 803-831-2101. If this is a boat you'd like to hear a little bit more information about, please contact us. Thank you guys so much for watching.